right, enough of that, especially because you screwed up and didn't introduce yourself either.
Yeah. Well, that's because I can't do Iron Man. They know a Z. There you go.
And then there's me.
A little louder.
Let's bring this back a little bit.
Woo! Woo! Yeah. And then Noob-Noob can do his own 80s rock voice.
I need more fruits in my drink.
Just look at yourselves. Nobody loves you.
What the fuck? Where was I when you were getting this clip?
I feel ugly just talking to you.
Icky.
Putrid.
Gunky.
Bad looking. Ugly.
Am I the ugly one, or is the other people the ugly ones?
You are.
Oh, no. That's rude.
You are too busy talking over the gloriousness of that clip.
Tig-tone.
Tig-tone.
Yeah. So that happened.
So what is on the docket today there, Noob-Noob?
Not much.
What do you mean, not much?
Yeah, not much. I don't know. I'm drinking a Blue Hawaiian from the Hard Rock.
Still?
Still? You left that drink
It's been like a week worth of Blue Hawaiian.
It's a secondary Blue
We have to
Hawaiian.
talk. You have a problem. We have to talk.
With double the cherries, double the pineapple, and extra sweet and sour mix. So
And double the man love.
yes.
Double the mayonnaise.
Double the man love. Yeah, so we have Mark Hamill is doing another iconic role, voicing wise. He's not acting.
Oh, it's another one of those horror movies that you think is great.
Yeah, not like Us
Child's Play.
and Hereditary, the ones that are absolutely cancerous garbage.
Spoilers.
Anyway,
He's still supposed to tell us what's next.
then yeah, Umbrella Academy might be getting a second season, probably. Yeah, depending on the ending. And another movie that we're reviewing, Love, Death, and Robots, has an interesting order conundrum, depending on if you're a homosexual or not. Apparently, according to Z, that's facts known by Z. He totally said certain things about homosexuals. And then we review The Dirt, which is Oreo pudding. Wait, it's pudding with Oreos mixed into it, which is called Dirt, which might not be what we're actually talking about. But can we make that? Do you have pudding and Oreos, by the way?
No.
Why not? Can we
Not
go
for
get
you.
some?
Not
Why,
for you.
Why not for me?
You're also supposed to talk a little bit out. We will be conducting an interesting conversation with Scott around the DC app and the
Oh, yeah, I already
streaming
forgot
service.
about that because Scott's unimportant.
And some of the announcements they have from the DC side.
Yeah, but it's
None of
Scott.
your information helps me.
Friends, I have good news for you today.
None of your information helps me.
Yeah, so Umbrella Academy, Scott's favorite show of all time on Netflix. Ow. Fuck me. Yeah, so that's getting to season 2.
How?
It's
Why?
just going to have a bunch of time warping.
More time travel.
What's going to happen?
More time
What's
travel.
going to happen?
Let's
Because
take
they
a guess.
time travel at the end of the first episode back to nothing. It's a whole new story. It's not even season 2. It's a new show altogether.
Yeah, but they're going to time travel back to the present and then time travel again back to the
No,
past.
because at the end of the first one, they went back to little tiny kids, not like their older regular selves from like 3 weeks before. They went back to little tiny kids.
Tiny
so how's
kids.
that going to work?
I don't know. How is it going to work?
It's not. It's
That's
not.
why we got to wait for season 2.
No, let's not. Let's not say we did.
No, but it was pretty good. It was one of the most
wasn't-
watched shows on Netflix.
But was it? But was it? Was it really good?
Statistically, yes.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't. It was horrible.
The Z thought it was okay.
It was disappointing at best.
Zai.
It's like sex with Noob-Noob. It's disappointing at
Wow,
best.
that's fake news.
Unless you've got that husky.
Oh yeah, baby.
Go husky or go home.
I hate you. I hate both of you so much right now.
So what?
So when's that? So is there a time frame on this, or
Ah,
Can we
wow, was
time-
not prepared for that kind of question.
Can we-
Any
let me-
in-depth
and if
question?
there
Let
is,
me
can we
go
time
to this.
travel to this time frame?
renewed for season 2. Production will begin sometime in May and will go until September should be ready for a 2020 premiere.
So we'll completely forget about it by then.
Probably. Yeah.
So for now, Ellen Page and Tom Hopper and the rest of the gang will just
hopefully
have to
Ellen
wait.
Page fucking just quits by. I was gonna say dies in a car accident, but that's harsh.
They should have just shot her character at the end of
She
the
sucks.
They were supposed to.
Yep.
She sucks a lot of dick.
Whoa.
Do you
Well,
know
not
this
in
for
real
a fact?
life because she's a lesbian.
Jesus.
What?
You need to be censored.
No, you need to be
How
censored.
do you know this?
Because your face is ugly. What do you mean, how do I know this? It's
do you know all
factual
these?
information. Ellen
From where?
Page is a lesbian.
Where do you get this
From the
information?
movie Juno with Michael Cera.
So wait, so she played,
Anyone who
she
gets
played a
pregnant by
lesbian.
Michael Cera gets immediately lesbianized.
So it's because she played a lesbian in another movie, she's a lesbian in
no,
real
she
life.
was straight in
That's
that.
not how it works.
And then had sex with Michael Cera and then became a
And
lesbian.
that makes you a lesbian.
Yes.
That explains all your exes.
Thank you, Helpy.
What? Hold on. Wait.
Yes.
What?
You know why? That's why he knows all these lesbians.
Also, there's a Q you missed on.
These are girls that he used to hang out with, and they've turned gay.
Still missing the Q.
There's no Q. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Just so we're clear.
Don't let me fucking do my job over here. You worry about what you got to do. I'll do what I need to do over here.
You're clearly
I'll
not.
do it when it's important, when it's necessary.
You're not doing your job, Scott.
You have no idea what my job is. I don't know what my job is.
You don't have a job right now, so you obviously don't know what it is.
It's funny because it's true.
Introspective look at OrkU.
We help you.
Wow, this podcast should not have 700 followers next month.
Oh, Tigtone is good for so many things.
Just look at yourselves. Nobody loves you.
So yeah, I mean, are we gonna watch season 2 of Umbrella Academy?
No. I mean, you won't be around.
Wait, what?
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 I'm scared. Seriously, am I gonna be killed?
Maybe.
Sometimes you have to kill off a character. It happens.
And then
You know
we can
who
add a
is-
kid. We'll do an add a kid.
You know who's good at killing? Chucky, the child play doll. Voiced by none other than Mark Hamill.
Hamill?
Hamill.
You mean Luke Skywalker?
But he's dead.
And the Joker?
El-Ook. Skywalker. Yeah, no. He's going to be voicing Chucky.
so
from Child's Play.
so he actually came out on his
Hamill's
Twitter,
Play?
right? Twitter is
Yeah,
one?
he
Yes.
did. Do you not have Child's Play theme music, Scott?
no,
Do you suck at this
Instagram?
job too?
No, I have this queued up because this is more prevalent to the conversation we're having.
feel like we're starting to
This is
realize
from his Twitter,
How
correct?
about we
Why
hear
you were
from Mark
fired.
Hamill?
Let's hear it from Mark Hamill.
Okay.
Hello, WonderCon. It's Mark Hamill here. And if you're wondering who's going to voice Chucky in the new Child's Play, you're looking at him. I can't wait to bring such an iconic character to life and present him in a way you've never seen him before. Child's Play this summer. We're going to have some fun. And remember, he's more than just a toy. He's your best friend.
He's going to be so creepy. Like, it's
I
going
mean,
to...
he does it well. I mean, he does creepy. His years of being Joker and Batman, the voice of that is fantastic.
A fantastic voice actor, so I'm
what
excited.
what other voices has he done through the years?
He was on, what is that, the Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
He's been on Justice League, Batman. I don't know. There's a handful of things.
Joker. Yeah, that's his most iconic.
His most
role.
iconic is
That's
Joker.
what he's most known for is Joker.
Let's see here.
Star
What do you have?
Wars. I think he was also in Troll Hunters.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's kept
Last
busy.
Kid on Earth.
He's going to be in apparently these are in post production. Dark Crystal.
Nightfall. Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? What? Avengers Assemble?
TV series.
Kulapare?
Is there a
Dreamwalker?
date on that? 2017?
Milo's Murphy's Law? What the fuck? What are these?
Transformers.
Oh, he was Megatronus.
No way. He was Megatron.
Megatronus?
Who's Megatronus?
That's,
Troll Hunters,
that
he was
That
Dictatious?
was Megatron during his little transitional years
Yeah.
when he was unsure about his identity. Couple surgeries.
He was in
It's a
Justice
lot
League?
easier when you're a Transformer. Just
yeah,
have
he
to turn a
plays
wrench.
Swamp Thing in Justice League. And Joker.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Flash? Yeah, that's right. He did play the
Yeah.
trickster. in
Oh,
The
he
Flash.
played. What did he play?
The trickster.
The trickster.
Yeah, that's back when the Flash was good.
The Flash is still decent.
No, it's not.
No, it's
not.
That's fair.
No, it's not.
Supergirl's on the night though.
crap.
I'm excited. I love Melissa Benoist.
Why? Why? Why do you like this crap?
Melissa Benoist is
No,
fucking
it's all
perfect.
crap TV.
She's awesome.
It's crap TV from crap studios from a crap comic. It sucks.
Especially considering that they're canceling
Arrow?
the Arrow. They canceled Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side bit of news: Emily Bett Rickards, who plays Felicity on Arrow, is not returning for season 8, the final season. She's leaving at the end of this season, season 7.
Who cares?
What? Why is she
Nobody
doing that?
Because she
'Cause
probably
she's
got
like,
a
Who
better
knows?
job.
I didn't research enough for that kind of follow up.
I got better stuff to
Yeah, I
do.
got better shit to do than hang out with you assholes.
Yeah, he was in the Boondocks.
She's
Darksiders. All right, we've looked up enough of Mark
Yeah,
Hamill.
I mean,
He
that's a
does lot of-
long
A
list.
illustrious career.
He does a lot of voices, but I don't. Is he just going to do Joker voice, but in a Chucky doll, or is he going to do something different?
He can do a lot of different voices, so it's not like he has to do the Joker voice.
He's going to present it in a way you've never seen before.
Now, for Chucky, has that been the same voice character the whole time?
Yep, Brad Dourif. Yeah,
Do the whole thing, right?
Yeah, he's been Chucky from day one.
All right.
I
Well,
thought.
it'll be different because maybe it's a different origin story because the original character was like a Satanist.
Serial killer
Yeah.
Satanist that did some blood ritual to transpose his soul into a
Now,
doll.
what happened to that guy though? Did is there a reason he's not doing this, Chucky, or did
No,
he pass,
I honestly, the initial reports showed that Brad Dourif was going to return, and then this was kind of a surprise that Luke Skywalker was going to voice Chucky.
Maybe there'll be some sort of connection between the old doll and the new doll.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's
The
going to
new
be a
doll
reboot.
the new doll looks different too.
A little bit, yeah.
So maybe they're going to like retire the old version.
Yeah,
and
actually,
he'll transition.
it did kind of look like it was a reboot because the new doll was like a brand new doll in package, right? It wasn't the beat up Chucky doll that was like towards the end of
it's
it.
100% a reboot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Considering didn't we review that movie like a year ago?
Yeah, I forget
The one in the asylum
It was
and
pretty
stuff?
bad. It was bad. It was
Really?
no,
I thought
actually
you
that might
loved
have been 2 years
slashers.
ago for a Halloween special.
Yeah, I thought you enjoyed these slashers. You thought they were horror movies.
Two Halloweens ago, but about a year ago.
Year and a half ago. Yeah.
A year and a half ago, which was 2 Halloweens ago after one Halloween, but it was only half a year with the 6
Some
months.
OrkU trivia. What was the first movie we ever reviewed?
I honestly don't even know, and I'm on the show.
Really?
Hold on, wait.
You should know it.
I kind of remember. That's
What?
back.
Oh, it!
You've never
Yes!
seen it? Scott still never seen it.
I've still never seen it. I
After
still haven't seen
all
it.
this time and
getting
all
ready-
these episodes.
They're getting ready to start the part 2 of the It series. And actually, did you see the list of players that are on that? A lot of big names in that.
Yeah.
In part 2 of It.
You're correct.
I still haven't seen it, but at least since then, we've learned to turn on the microphones.
Isn't it James McAvoy and
Bill Hader, Jessica Chastain. Yeah.
A lot of
I
big
was
names.
Super racist that episode.
You're still super racist.
You've gotten less
yeah.
racist over
I'm
time.
just gonna take a drink
Yeah,
of
like
my
you've
blue
learned.
Hawaiian.
Bullshit.
You've learned nothing, you silly person.
In your face!
So the transition from Chucky to
Sort of a news story / what we're reviewing. Love, Death, and Robots. There's a bit of a controversy between the episodes
so
and how they're shown on Netflix.
Are we combining news and a review in
So
one
are we
shot?
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
go
do
ahead
news
and do
review.
a crossover?
We'll do a news.
We're gonna do an
review.
Arrowverse crossover, Love, Death, and Robots style.
Ready in the blood.
Friends, I have good news for you today.
In your face! None of your information helps me!
Okay, is this the music?
And this is the music for Love, Death, Robots.
You should actually. Well, do they have the music from the like the out credits? Those are actually really cool. Love, Death, and Robots, an exclusive Netflix production brought to you by David Fincher, director of Fight Club, and Tim Miller, director of the original Deadpool. An intriguing take on Science fiction and animation. It's, what is it, 18 short stories, about 10 minutes each?
Anthology series. For those who don't know, anthology just means random stories that don't have any connection.
Noob-Noob was unclear on the fact that it was an anthology, which means it's randomly unconnected stories. So he's like, why are these stories all so different? I don't understand.
That's not at all
Very
what happened.
confusing. Whoa. So confused.
What? Are you doing Mickey right now?
I'm Noob-Noob.
I don't know. You did Mickey in the last episode.
Why don't you do a Pervy the Pooh real quick?
We haven't had a Pervy in a while.
I know. We totally missed an opportunity for me to do Pervy the Pooh, too, because I think we did Kingdom Heart. And Pervy the Pooh. Oh, dear. It's Pervy. That love, death, and robots. So much titty. Oh.
Cartoon titty. Ain't nothing wrong with a little cartoon titty.
Yeah, lots. And some cartoon beef. Jesus.
Yeah,
and some Wang. There was a lot of Wang in there, too.
Yeah,
there was a lot of Wang
stuff
in there. There was some animated Wang. So a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Looking for some animated
Yeah,
Wang.
so apparently, I watched this a couple days, maybe a week after its initial release. Netflix was experimenting with the episode releases. So I saw a different list of episodes in order than my colleague Z did.
And different from Scott, too,
apparently.
Huh?
What order did you see?
My first one was the lesbian death battle rope. No, the death battle monsters. That was a great fucking episode.
So they started out with an episode with some gay stuff involved in it.
What's wrong with gay stuff?
I mean, I'm just asking, because what does that say about you? That this is what Netflix chose
for
to
you,
start with for you.
To deliver to you.
Wait, hold on. No, wait, does this make me gay?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Netflix analyzed your viewing patterns.
No, wait.
After they saw that you watched... Yeah, let's list off some shows. This Is Us. What else do you watch on Netflix?
I don't watch This Is Us. I watch A Million Little Pieces.
You
Much
had
better version of This Is Us.
You had an amazing This Is Us review with the last episode.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You said you watched This Is Us in the last one.
Fuck This Is Us. A Million Little Pieces is so much better.
What else do you watch that's really...
I don't know. The Blacklist?
Supergirl?
Supergirl is...
lot
is
of
decent.
LGBT in there. A lot of LGBT in there.
Well, that's fair.
It's coming strong on the
They're trying to be
LGBT.
inclusive. What's wrong with that?
So basically, Netflix
Nothing
analyzed
wrong with
your
it.
viewing habits and started out with a episode with lesbianism. That was started out with an LGBT episode.
In fact, if you look up your play order, because there was only 4 of them, they may have deliberately delivered something to you.
It wasn't that dildo. I sent that.
That came in the mail.
That came in the mail. I sent that.
Wait, was that the chocolate dick you sent me?
And no, this was rubber.
Oh.
So how do you feel about Netflix knowing your preferences?
Yeah.
I'm a little scared right now because I don't know what... Because my second episode was the robot one. 3 robots, and they were adorable.
The 3 male robots?
The adorable 3 male
The 3
robots.
male robots?
How do you know they were male?
They
the
were
one
all
was
guys.
clearly in between.
I don't know.
So did you even bother to look up whether or not which order of yours was?
Which order?
No,
was,
I totally.
Which order meant that I wasn't a homosexual?
Well, no. Hold on. I don't.
The order was that. That's what the.
According to Netflix, it's just an experiment. It's not anything based on
experimenting
Apparently
with
it was.
something.
You were the experiment.
It's not anything based on sexuality, Scott. With your aggressive nipples.
So you're saying that you don't believe that Netflix delivered it to you based on your sexual preferences?
No, because I'm 130% straight 90% of the time, 50% sometimes.
60% of the time, he's straight all the time.
But he did say he was experimenting.
But he was experimenting.
But experimenting with straightness.
But experimenting.
With
his
drinks.
butt.
No, not my butt.
Even husky ladies?
With his butt.
And husky
women.
voiced ladies?
And men of questionable stature.
Fucking much. I'm not even on my phone.
Stature.
I'm not even on my phone. Dragon Ball Z. You piece of shit.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Why are you wearing glasses? We're not filming this. You fucking...
He likes the glasses.
God damn butter.
What's cool is when you wear 3D glasses in the real world, everything comes out 2D.
Yeah.
I can't see 3D.
You look very
so
flat.
That's
so.
irrelevant.
You look very flat.
Scott's chest is anything but flat.
No, very round.
So you're saying that you don't believe that Netflix knows your preferences?
No, because why would they know what I do behind closed doors when I was in band camp?
Because they check the movies and the shows that you watch.
Yeah.
My uncle's the only one who uses my. Oh my god! I think my uncle's gay. What? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to have a talk with my family.
That sounds like fake news.
That
my
sounds.
Uncle.
You are fake news.
Quote unquote uncle watches my
Air
Netflix.
quotes.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Coming from someone who doesn't pay for anything, you just like, oh, can I leech off free services?
Didn't you? So, if you had done enough research, you would have realized that that story was not true at all. It's only fake news.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gay. That's great. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy I'm not gay.
In fact,
back off the mic when you scream.
That's-
Second off,
I'm so
yes,
happy.
we were fucking with you this whole time.
for probably about 3 days now since you watched it.
We've had you questioning yourself now for days.
Wow.
Netflix just experimented with 4
I
random
was-
different ones, and I'm pretty sure we all got the same
And
one.
just to fuck with you even more, I wrote gullible on the wall behind you.
As he turns around to look.
Ah, you asshole.
You're so stupid.
That's rude.
So I thought this was a great anthology. I mean, I can't think of a bad one.
You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah, this was actually really cool. This whole anthology, all of it. I don't think there was like a real stinker in the whole group. The yogurt one was interesting.
It's that's a little bit of an homage to
The old school invasion.
the guy with the dolphins.
Yeah. Oh God, what's his name?
The universe. God, what is that movie?
Orson
With
Welles.
the towel? No. The guy with the towels in the last diner at the edge of the universe.
Oh, Don't Panic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Don't panic.
I was
Bring a
just
towel.
watching this the other day.
So it's
Man.
the dude from Moon is in it.
Yeah.
If I had something to look something up, I would
Duncan Jones? I don't
just
know.
Google "Don't Panic"
And
You'll
it'll
get
come
it.
up.
It'll
But
come
no,
up.
but the yogurt one wasn't that that was a tribute to the Orson Welles thing.
It was, but I feel like it was more of a. If I could remember,
Guide
the
to the
book.
Galaxy.
Yeah, that's it.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yes.
Galaxy. That's it. So there was a lot of influences. I thought there was one I didn't like that much. I guess was the one with the live action with
Oh,
the two
Topher
celebrities.
Grace?
Yeah, Topher Grace and
That was
who's
weird.
the girl? Who's the girl?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually an interesting one. The only
You
one
like that one?
No. I'm saying the interesting part is the only one that wasn't really that good was the only one that actually had people in it.
Although I will say, there was the one about Lucky 13, the ship.
Oh yeah, the
That looked real. Like, was that animation?
No, that was animation.
So
That
that
had some-
actress is from Orange Is the New
That was
Black.
probably but that was probably
was awesome.
That was
She
probably
was really
all the CG the stop motion animation when they put the little dots on you and you act it
they
out.
animate over
So
top
they
of
probably
you.
did that animation.
Mocap, yeah.
But no, that was really cool too. Like I said, there was the only sticker in the lot was the one with Topher Grace in it, but other than that, it was still not bad at all.
I mean, it was close to photorealistic, some of them.
Yeah. It's
Except
just-
for, like, the one girl's, like, boobs were, like, way too perky.
Well, I mean, they're
They
cartoons.
were, like, up to her chin.
Well, I mean, they're cartoons. I mean, what's going to happen? When you have guys animating girls, they're going to be perfect. That's kind of how things.
We don't know
you
those all guys.
I'm trying to think of the
I even like the one about, was it Blue
Iron.
No, not Blue Iron.
Oh,
nobody watches that.
And not Blue Hawaiian.
Everybody thinks that.
the something blue. It was about the robot guy.
I don't know. If only someone had a list of all the episodes.
You got a
up in front of
computer
us.
too, motherfucker.
Yeah, which is busy doing other things.
His job is not to do your job.
In your face!
Me helpy.
Me.
3 robots, witness suits. Oh, Blue Zima. Zima Blue.
I like drinking Zima.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
Did I not say that
Dude,
on air?
I just
like
found
drinking
Zimas.
Zima.
I found Zimas recently out in Lancaster because I'm not going to be there much longer, thank God. Oh, I'm leaving Amish country. But I found a 6-pack of Zimas, and I took it to my hockey game, and all those idiots drank them and loved them. I don't understand.
Zima, it's
Why?
like the mist drink of the 90s.
Zima was the drink that got me through grade school.
Oh,
It was, I mean, just like going back.
What the fuck is Zima?
We'll show you sometime. Next time I
When
find
you're
Zima, I'll
older.
bring it in for you.
It's like a
Hard liquor?
no.
It's a malt.
It's like a
It's
yeah.
like a
It's like
malt
a malt.
drink.
Yeah, it's like a malt liquor drink.
Yeah.
Like they were really popular back in the day.
They were
Mad Dogs.
huge.
Fun fact, season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., somebody got drunk off of Zima.
Zimas.
Oh, was
Yeah.
Zimas?
Okay, that would be kind of hard, but
All right. Yeah.
oh, I guess the other one that wasn't that good was Fish Night. That one was just okay.
Which one was that about?
The one where the guy
was-
they get stranded, the two salesmen, and then they see ghosts of the Paleolithic era.
Oh, that was a little weird.
Oh, yeah. The one, yeah, he starts swimming
Where he
away.
gets naked and floats in the air.
Yeah,
That was just kind of weird.
more dude junk.
Yeah. It was
That Shapeshifters one with the werewolf, that was pretty photorealistic. That was pretty.
That was pretty good. Yeah, there was a lot of real cool ones here. The question is, apparently not a lot of people are getting to this. It's not, being watched by a lot of people, which is really unfortunate.
What is
because
Rotten? I think. Well, I did hear from the public. I talked to the people to get opinions on these
This
things.
is from the streets?
It's from the streets, straight from the streets.
It doesn't have a Rotten Tomatoes. score.
Oh, they said they watched the first one and they thought the entire series was going to be about it. So the
Was
first
gonna
one they
go that
saw
way.
was the one with the lesbian monster killy thing. That was very violent, and they were just like, "This is too weird for
This
me."
is too bloody and weird.
And that one, after that one, it wasn't that bad. The only other one that was really weird, like naked, violent, bloody type thing, was that
the girl,
Asian-
the Asian girl running through.
Naked
She was
through the streets? That
That
was-
was with the guy hunting her.
that seemed a little
Wait, what?
exploitive.
Oh, yeah.
The one where she saw the dude kill the.
It's also like
Kill
real.
herself.
It looked like real people, but with animation over top.
Yeah, that was
of
another
them.
one too. Yeah, I called that, by the way. Like halfway through that, I'm like, "Yep, this is where they're going with it. It's going to be one of those twists."
Yeah,
The,
well, I
uh,
mean, they're so short. Like, what
yeah.
are you gonna do?
The Buffy the Vampire, or no. The vampire one was pretty awesome.
Where the cats?
Yeah, where it was kind of funny. We're like, I'm not Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I'm not fucking pissed. I don't forget what he said.
Actually,
but he
no,
made
they
fun of
had
it.
a lot of Today references in that episode. In the vampire one when they were underground and they were exploring the caverns and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of
I
like
just think so many of them were
realistic
good.
and like
though.
Today references in there.
Good Hunting was a really interesting one with the steampunk aesthetic.
Yeah.
and mixing it with Asia. I thought
Yep.
that was kind of cool. There was another one that was a little weird though. I think
know. I'm
the
gonna have-
farmer one,
I'm like-
Suits. That's it. The
that
one with the suits.
That one I liked. That was
I
pretty cool.
liked it, but the end, people are saying that they have a little bit of a problem with it, and I don't really care.
What, with the
'cause-
end of it?
Yeah,
Because of like the Doom World thing?
because they're terraforming. They're the humans are the invasive species there.
I didn't get that. That was not what I read. I read that was the like the surviving clans on a planet that's been taken over.
What I think you're supposed to interpret is they're trying to terraform that planet, and the local native species is like some gross alien
Is
because
the
they're
alien
gross. Because we think they're disgusting because
Well, I
they
mean,
have teeth and want to eat
that's
people.
pretty much what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We take over wherever we go.
Yeah, I can't think of another one.
But it is. I mean,
didn't like.
it's what was it? 16 of these?
Beyond
18
the,
episodes.
things?
The Aquila Rift was pretty twisty and,
Yeah.
and gnarly.
Yeah, that was
I don't think I'd want to have sex with a psychic spider monster.
That
thing.
was fucked up.
Yes.
It's like, I
Yeah,
want to
and
see
you-
the truth. And he's like, you're not ready for the truth. And
Yeah.
then it's like some weird dystopian.
No, they're just caught in like a web of they got picked up by like a predatory species or
well,
something.
I know. It was like the species says, like, you got sent here. It was an error. You got sent here, and now I'm going to take care of you. But, yeah, like...
It's going to make the rest of your
the
time as good
end-
as possible.
Yeah, the end of that was
like, 'cause
definitely
I'ma
a
eat ya.
mind fuck.
I'm going to eat you.
I'm going to eat you.
I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, that was really fucked up. I mean,
eat ya.
there's a lot of sex in this. Like, I'd say at least 50% of these out of the 18 episodes.
I would say like
There was
25%.
nudity.
I
What
could
was the
name-
one with the weird robot trash can dog? What episode was that?
Oh yeah, that dude's Wang was all over the place.
Yeah, there was a
And his
lot of
balls.
dick in that episode.
Yeah, I know
Which
what you're
one's
talking
this?
about.
Remember
There was the old
the
guy
trash?
sitting in the dump.
Yeah,
It was- he
yeah,
was in
yeah.
the dump.
Oh, the dump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called
the
the
dump.
dump,
Yeah, the
episode
dump.
3. Or yeah, I did not get that plate order that they're listing right there.
But why are you guys bitching about a bunch of Wang being all over the place? If it was tits all over the place, would you still be bitching as much?
There was tits all over the place.
Well, yeah, I don't hear you bitching about that. Oh, there's too much tit all over the place. Oh, there's too
I
much
did.
Wang
I
all over
said
the
they were
place.
too perfect. They were up to her chin.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that. You didn't say anything about how perfect that dude's dong was.
It wasn't because it was old and saggy.
No, not that dude's, but there was other perfect dongs in there.
Perfect dongs.
There was a couple perfect dongs in there.
You should
Ain't
tell
nothing
me
wrong with
which
a couple perfect dongs. I don't
which
remember which one's
episode.
perfect dong was. Because I wasn't fucking so tied up on how many dicks are running around. It's not that big a deal.
Not that big of a deal.
No, it's not.
I think Dracula's Wang was not necessary.
Dracula's Wang.
I still love the yogurt episode. Was awesome.
Yeah, but if you didn't have Dracula's Wang, you could have gotten shot off.
Which one? Which one was awesome?
The yogurt episode where the sentient yogurt was just like, "We'll solve your national debt crisis if you follow this exactly," and they're like,
Well,
"No, we're not going
and
to follow
humans,
this exactly."
you know, that's what it was. Humans can't follow shit exactly. They're gonna fuck it up.
But I can't recommend. I think if you're into sci-fi or horror or any of those genres, even if you want something that's surprising, it's reminiscent of the Animatrix, but 10 times better than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was really impressive.
I did. It was cool to have like the different kind of animations, the different viewpoints, and everything else. It was a real cool mix of stuff.
And it's cool to see Tim Miller, who did not do Deadpool 2. He just did Deadpool 1. It's the reason why Deadpool got made was because of his animation through that shortened Deadpool sequence.
Yeah.
Well, that was the... it's just good to see him get
an
work.
earthquake?
Yeah, I was going to say, why
not
is
an
your house
earthquake.
shaking?
It's an earthquake.
These maids doing the laundry.
Yes. So, you know, like I said, it's good to see. And Tim Fincher is the guy who did Fight Club. Like, that guy can do no wrong.
David Fincher.
David Fincher. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of his.
This is one of the best things I've seen on Netflix in a while. I honestly, if someone didn't tell me about it, I'll leave them unnamed because they're not worth mentioning. But if someone didn't tell me about this, I would have missed out on one of the best shows on Netflix.
I know.
currently.
I'm glad I told you to watch this, you asshole.
No, not Scott. Scott deserves all the praise in the world. This other person is just a piece of shit, though.
Oh, okay. So what? So we combine the news with the extra.
Yeah, so we got that done, and then there's another musical biopic, sort of.
Wasn't there one more thing? No, before we get to that.
Yeah, the DC stuff.
Scott can finally help
So-
us solve the dilemma. We talk about a lot of the different streaming services and the different prices, and Hulu, and Netflix, and Amazon Prime, and now
there's
Apple
the
just
DC.
recently announced theirs.
Yeah.
So now we have the DC
So we
streaming.
have the DC streaming app, which
Yes.
kind of makes it annoying because you can't get it yet on your smart TVs. So you have to have a Roku.
Oh, you have to cast it.
You have to
or,
cast it. So you have to have Roku, maybe Amazon Fire Stick. I haven't tried that to see if it works
what's
there.
the other thing? Google Chrome.
Google
thing?
Chrome.
No,
You-
what is it?
You can get
Chromecast.
it. Yeah, the Chromecast. You can get it on internet. You go to dcuniverse.com. You can get it that way. You can stream it on your iPad and stuff. It's worth it. It's actually worth it.
If you are a fan of DC, or
If
if
you're
you
a
like
fan of
Batman,
DC, get
and
it.
if you like the comics,
They're doing DC the right way, which is unlike they did in the movies and the TV shows and everything else. It's a dark DC. It's R-rated DC. The Titans and Doom Patrol are definitely R-rated. A lot of blood, a lot of
a little
cursing.
too much blood.
I think it plays in because what they're doing with Nightwing and his character, and what they're doing with Robot Man. By the way, Doom Patrol, the big names in this, Alan Tudyk, Brendan Fraser, a lot of big names in this, and they're really good in it as well. Doom Patrol does a lot of fourth wall breaking, which is a lot of fun. Titans was real dark, and they're doing real good about bringing about the storyline, a different version of Titans, which I'm actually enjoying. The only problem I have with Doom Patrol is the hour-long episodes are a little too much.
How long are the Titans episodes? Similar?
They are half hour.
Oh, really? They're half hour?
they're half hour 45.
45
They're not an hour-long episode. So like Doom Patrol, I mean, but it's still fine. There's a couple times I just paused and went and did something else and came back to it later and traded just 2 episodes. I'm enjoying it. I think they're doing really good with it. They're telling the storylines well. And like I said, it's bloody, it's R-rated, the stories are dark. I think this is the way that DC should be when it comes to the individual storylines and some of these smaller things. And I also got to finally watch Young Justice Season 3, which they're only halfway through, which actually, here's the kicker.
Do they have, by the way, do they have the old Young Justice episodes?
The old Young Justice episodes are there. So, and this is where you're going to get your value. Pick it up. You've got Young Justice Season 1, Season 2 is Season 3, which you got half of it so far. The other half is going to get released in a couple months. Titans Season 1 is really good. They ended it on a cliffhanger. We're waiting for Season 2 now.
That got renewed, I think.
Doom Patrol is on a weekly, I think. I know.
They're all weekly. They're released weekly.
All right, so, well... Okay, then I'm hoping so because I want to keep watching this. I want to keep watching Titans. I want to keep watching Doom Patrol. I got pissed when I got to the next episode and I couldn't get to it. So I know I'm enjoying it because it's like, fuck, I want to see the next episode.
You can't binge it the same way.
You can't binge the same way, which is actually good because now it's like, oh crap, I'm actually waiting for something. I want this service. I want to keep it. They've got two options, the year long for $75 or monthly for $8 a month. Do the year long. It's cheaper in the long run.
Digital comics.
You get digital comics.
You get their backlog of all the animated series.
You get and not just animated, the actual shows as well. Supergirl, Flash, all the original. Why don't I just fucking bring it up and I can actually tell you guys what they have on there?
Well, I know DC's been really good about releasing DC movies like what is it? Justice League versus Teen Titans and the Death of the Superman, and then
there's a new one coming out in a couple weeks. Justice League versus the Fatal Five.
So here we go. Series Doom Patrol, Titans. We know about them. Shazam remastered from 74 to 76. The original Shazam. Wonder Woman from 75 to 79. Constantine 2014 2015.
That one series. Yeah,
that was the one series. Birds of Prey, which I don't know if anyone watched that. That was 02 and 03. That was a quick one. But movies. Death of Superman, Reign of Superman, Superman Unbound, the Wonder Woman movie from 2009, All-Star Superman, which was a good one. Superman the movie, the original from 78. They got the animated series, the Batman series. I'm looking at 4 Batman series right here.
That's Batman the animated series remastered.
Yep. Batman Beyond, Justice League 2001 to 2004. I mean, it's content out the asshole. And if you are into DC, you got DC University, you got the DC Dailies where they're bringing you news nonstop. It actually is worth the money. Batman Under the Red Hood. I just saw that just popped up. The comic books.
They also have I don't know if it's a limited time, but since Batman turned 80, Old Man Batman.
Batman New Frontier.
They have the old movies.
The Magic of
Tim
Zatanna, Meta Madhouse. There's so many comics on here to go after. I mean, it really is a website and a service you can get lost in for days, let alone just, a couple hours. It's worth the money.
So you're recommending the service?
I'm actually recommending the service, and this is the only DC that I will recommend because you've heard me. I hate everything else DC. I hate the movies. I hate the TV shows. I'm pissed off at everything else they're doing, but this service is actually worth the money.
Will you watch the new Stargirl since they have recently released promotional pictures of the new Stargirl?
I'm going to give Little Fatty a chance.
Little Fatty? You mean Big Face? I mean,
wow.
This lovely, nice young girl.
I mean,
wow.
She's cute.
What's her name? Breck Basinger?
Breck Basinger.
Congratulations, Breck.
Is she related to another Basinger that we've heard of?
She's
Apparently not.
Apparently not?
No.
I don't like how hooked her spirit is.
I don't. Well, I mean,
it's a little curved for my pleasure.
The only Stargirl reference I know is from the cartoon itself, so I'm not sure if that's the shape it's supposed to be.
She's just got a magic staff that makes her super powerful.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know enough about Stargirl to really be excited about it. I'll give it a shot and see how it goes. We'll see. I mean,
she's got some booty shorts
on. You've got Cloak and Dagger season 2 is coming out this week.
I thought you hated that show.
I hated it. I'm gonna give it a shot because I've seen the previews, I've seen the trailers. They're full power now. They're not doing the kind of starting to learn their power thing bullshit. It looks like they're coming into it full power. So I'm gonna take a look and see what happens. we'll know right away whether or not I like that. But I am recommending the DC Universe. If you're a DC fan, get it. Get the year-long subscription. It costs you $75. If you do it monthly, it's going to cost you over $100. It's the way to go.
Oh, that's right. Swamp Thing will also be coming out as well.
Yeah, I mean, there is just so much that they have, and they're expanding on it too.
So
Swamp
DC's
Thing
Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, the Flash from 1990, the
You
original
mean the
Flash.
one with the old original guy?
and Mark Hamill.
Is Mark Hamill in that
Yeah,
too?
he's the original Trickster.
So really, he's because they have.
So that's what they brought him back to play Trickster in the new
one. In
one.
the current Flash, they have the old Flash from the '90s playing.
Yep.
So then Mark Hamill actually played the original Trickster
And the Trickster in the new Flash, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good for them. Connecting the dots.
So essentially, this streaming service is better than Marvel's streaming service.
They don't have.
There is no Marvel streaming
Exactly.
service.
They're about to have one. It's called Disney Plus.
It's called Disney.
And
Fail.
Disney, you're gonna have so much content.
Oh my God!
They're gonna streaming.
unlock the vaults so you can finally get all of the old school the cartoons from back in the day and everything else. Oh, and Titans, by the way, season 1 is ended right now. They're working on season 2, but Doom Patrol is a weekly release still.
Okay. Did they finish it? Is the season over?
No, I know Doom Patrol isn't over. Titans season 1 is over. It comes up to a really good cliffhanger.
Fuck Batman.
If you're gonna watch Doom Patrol, don't be shocked if you're watching on HD and when you finally see Cyborg. Yeah, it's definitely low budget.
They slap some things on his face. Called him Cyborg.
It's a little aggressive. When I first saw it, I was really pissed, but I kind of looked past, just ignored the prosthetics that they slapped on him. They're a little, but
I feel like the one from Justice League, he was missing part of his body. So I don't know. There's got to be a healthy blend around there somewhere.
It's a different universe. They're not playing the this is a part of
the DCEU.
The DCU. They're not part of the movies. They're not part of the TV series.
The only thing I heard though was that there are Easter eggs in Doom Patrol referencing Wonder Woman and some of the other characters.
Oh, left and right. They also do a lot of Easter eggs in Titans as well. And they're showing that this is in the time frame that Justice League has been around. They exist. And I actually think it's later in the Justice League series because there's you see Dove and Hawk and Dove are regular appearances on Titans. Donna Troy shows up, who is Diane Wonder Woman's clone.
Oh, really?
Which is much later in the storyline. She shows up. This is Justice League has been around for some time, and this is now just this is not the world-ending BS that they're dealing with. These are the sub-stories that go on in comic book world. When Justice League is out doing their thing, these are the sub-stories that go on. And they're doing a real good job with it. And it is much later in the Justice League universe and a different timeline as well. Because when Cyborg shows up, you realize this isn't the same Cyborg that was in Justice League movies. It's much later in the timeline, which there is a version that the young Cyborg comes in later on. He's not the one who started Justice League. So I think it's more in that universe than the one where Cyborg started everything.
Okay. Well,
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
If you were an actual DC fan, you'd understand that. But since you're not an actual DC fan, Noob-Noob, you can go blow goats.
That's a horse. Lots of horse. So what about Swamp Thing? Are you into Swamp Thing?
We're still on this.
Yeah.
May 31st, Swamp Thing releases, I think.
He's the swampiest.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to
swampy.
go through a bunch of all the old stuff and see some of the new stuff as well.
For sure. Totes.
Sure.
It's worth it. It's worth the money.
Totes my goats.
DC fans,
Totes
go
my
ahead and spend the
goats.
money. It's worth it.
Pop quiz. Where's Toast McGoats from?
Totes my goats.
I love you, man. Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. You suck.
None of your information helps me.
See, that's a good use of sound effects.
So now it's time to move to the real meat and potatoes of this episode.
Exactly. Even though most of our listeners have probably turned this off by now, we have the review of Netflix exclusive The Dirt.
By the
biopic.
way, I did hear we do review a lot of Netflix, but honestly,
Okay.
There's nothing else.
Who else releases original material?
Sure.
When Amazon Prime released
Jack
Jack
Ryan.
Ryan,
I just did 20 minutes on DC.
I know.
Cut
I'm
me
just
off,
saying.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm saying we reviewed Jack Ryan. The only thing on Netflix that was popular that we haven't really reviewed was The Tick and The Marvelous Miss Maisel,
you
which I
reviewed
could
The
review.
Tick. Are you so stupid you don't
Mom,
remember what you
I
reviewed?
remember I reviewed it, but we didn't review it on the show.
I know.
Gotcha.
My
Did we
mother.
review it on the show? I don't
My
think
mother
so.
said the Marvelous Miss Maisel was really good.
Yes.
So
I have
if-
finished it, except for it has a few problems, but I enjoyed it.
If you're an older retired lady or Z, you could enjoy Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yes, it's a good show. It deserves the guy from Monk, what's his name, Tony Shalhoub, 100% deserves his daytime, whatever he won.
A daytime Emmy.
He didn't win a
I don't
daytime
know.
Emmy. He's too
Whatever.
good for that.
He got some popcorn.
No, he won like an actual Emmy.
He got like a Mr. Goodbar.
No,
or
a
something.
real Emmy, an actual Emmy.
I don't know.
So I'm just saying, like, look, if the other streaming services put
Look,
out stuff,
And you know what? These same people are gonna bitch next month when we do 4 episodes dedicated to
movies,
to Marvel.
well, even the CBS service, like all that's on the CBS service is Discovery, the Star Trek show, and we're just, we're not willing to pay for that.
I mean, this is the future of it, but it's gonna keep going back and forth. You'll get rid of Comcast, but you'll have to pay for all the different subscription services.
Although
or you
we'd love
won't do
Comcast to
subscription
be a
services, and you'll
sponsor.
have to deal with Comcast. It's gonna go back and forth. The transition is going out to all the streaming services, and that'll be dominant for a little bit, and you'll have to spend all your money there.
And Apple's will fail.
And Apple will fail because they're coming in way too late to the game. Disney's gonna be a freaking madhouse, but they've also got a backlog of 80 years of
Content.
material. Yeah.
Apple has no content, and Disney has like 80 bajillion years of content.
But Apple's also been doing their thing for a couple years now. I've heard rumors of Apple shows being recorded and money being spent, but nothing's come out.
Nothing.
So should we move on?
Are you about to get dirty?
Yes. Exactly. That's a shitty band playing music right there. Oh. So The Dirt is our final review. And that's a biopic loosely based on Motley Crue's pathetic existence.
And if you don't know what The Dirt's about, you're not going to be able to judge by the fucking title.
You would have no idea
You'd have no
by the
clue.
title. You're going to be like, who?
I don't know why it's called
Is
The Dirt.
Is this
Because
a
there was a
documentary
book.
about Earth?
No, there was a book written by Motley Crue, a tell-all called The Dirt. So director Jeff Tremaine, who apparently is a huge Motley Crue fan, decided to do a biopic on him.
Jackass fame.
Who
and
are-
only Jackass fame.
And the critics hate it.
I mean, 57
Well,
critics hate it.
I mean, wait, that's a 44.
It's a 47.
Yeah.
No, it's 50. 44% of the critics.
So
And there was only 57 of those critics.
what they say is the Dirt celebrates the rude debauchery of Motley Crue, but does so with the dispiriting lack of substance that the group's critics have long decried.
Also, a dispiriting lack of truth.
Yes, there's a lot of lack of truth in there.
Although 85% of audience score likes it, so
How many reviews? 1,700?
1100.
1100.
Do you need corrective lenses?
You tilted the freaking TV, which is for my sake.
Or you're
To the
so
wrong direction.
stupid you can't read a 1 and a 7.
Yeah, you have the screen in front of you, so you turn the TV in your direction as well.
Yeah.
That's just
I'm the
selfish,
only
man.
one who doesn't have access to
Maybe you
Googling
just need to
things.
go to Lens Crafters.
Maybe I shouldn't buy pink like glasses.
They're
like you.
clear, motherfucker.
I don't know. They kind of look like a light blue from this side. Like
Light blue's
like a-
fine.
Like a fairy blue.
Light Fairy blue's fine too.
How about like Robin's egg blue?
Yes, Robin Egg Blue.
What's Robin Eggs Blue?
Now we know why.
You don't know what Robin's egg blue is?
Now we know why Netflix decided to do that order from Love, Death, and Robots.
Yes. He doesn't. Yes. Now we know why you picked.
Now we
Robin.
know why you
I'm
got
just
that
gonna
order.
leave
How do you
Go to-
not know what Robin's egg blue is?
No, I don't.
Are you brain dead?
Is it Easter?
Robin's egg blue.
Robin the bird
Yes.
that lays eggs
Yes.
that are blue.
Yes.
Oh, putting the pieces together.
Woo.
I'm tired.
Wow.
I need a Dairy Queen.
Don't
Why don't you
start
go take a
start
nappy
yawning.
nap?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Right
in the
Hey,
ribs.
if you keep laying there, we'll talk about ankylosauruses while you're at it.
Yeah, come on, Ankylosaurus.
Yes. So, I wanted to know the actors to
This
the
podcast
dirt.
is getting violent.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. Just like the dirt.
Just
right?
like the
There's a
dirt,
scene
violent.
where he takes like the Tommy Lee's head and smashes
It
it
smashes
into the table.
which actually happened. They actually did that.
I
in
did
an interview.
enjoy the end of it where they showed the scenes that they like took from where they like literally watched them do things, and
Yeah.
it was like
And it was they actually did pull from like actual archival
footage
stuff.
It was kind of cool.
So there were like 4 moments then in that movie that were actually truth. The rest of it was all lies.
yes, yes, there's quite a bit of life. The funniest part of the whole movie is
Look at how
the fact
purple he is.
you turned purple. Now your glasses are purple.
It is. Look, your glasses turn with your face.
Wow. Yeah, so I don't even who are the actors? I know the one dude's from Game of Thrones. He
Douglas
was great.
Booth. He's not from Game of Thrones.
That's the real miracle of this is that the actors
yeah. So Douglas Booth,
is Nikki Sixx,
Iwan Rayon is
Mick Mars.
Mick Mars, Machine Gun Kelly or Colton Baker,
Who was he?
Tommy Lee.
Oh, he was Tommy Lee. Okay,
Yeah.
So has he done anything?
he did Bird Box,
Okay.
and he's like a rapper or something.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Yay.
And then Daniel Weber is that blonde
Neil
dude.
Young.
Yeah.
Or no, not Neil Young. Neil.
Vince
Yes,
Neil?
he's Neil Young.
Vince Neil.
He plays Neil Young in this movie.
Yeah.
This
So
is
Neil
a
Young.
very different genre of
and then
music.
Poopy Butthole Eyes is their agent or what?
Mr. Poopy Butthole Eyes is Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson is Mr. Poopy
Yes.
Butthole Eyes.
God damn.
What the miracle of this movie, though, is that the cast made me actually like Motley Crue, despite how much I hate the music and hate the
They
band.
suck.
No, the acting was fantastic.
No, they were really good at it.
The music was horrible because Motley Crue sucks.
It was a different time, bud.
There was a lot
When
of
music didn't matter.
No,
there
it
was
was
a
it was a
lot-
time of hair and glam. It was the glam rock era.
So you think they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Fuck no.
there was a lot
Why are
of
you defending
nudity
them?
and tits.
I'm not the fan. I'm telling you that this was the time. This was glam rock. They weren't the only ones. There was
Metallica was out at the same time.
Metallica was speed metal. These guys were glam rock.
And
These guys,
Metallica's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
yeah, but they're speed metal. It's a different genre. It's not the same genre. This is glam rock. These guys, Rat, Poison, Twisted Sister, glam rock.
You know what band is better? Queen. The biopic was actually nominated for an Academy Award.
This could also be nominated for an Academy
Yeah, if
Award.
you,
No.
if you judge it,
It's
if
the
you
same.
judge it by Bohemian Rhapsody, it absolutely
Not
could.
yeah, considering that it had the worst edited scene ever and it won an Oscar
Yeah.
for editing.
This didn't have any horribly edited scenes.
But it had
60 cuts
fantastic
in
music
30
because
seconds.
Queen is a superior band.
It did have the Queen movie did not have squirting.
Yeah, Queen did not swim in nearly as much pussy as these guys did.
That's true because one's Netflix has no standards.
No, in real life too.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Freddie Mercury was not swimming in pussy.
Because he's gay.
But the rest of the band wasn't either. Not the way these guys were.
That is what they should be. They should be in the Hall of Fame of swimming in pussy.
They should be. Yeah, they can be in Hustler Hall of Fame.
Hustler Hall of Fame. There you go.
Actually, that's a place I want to go. I would love to go to the Hustler Hall of Fame.
So I enjoyed the movie because the actors made me like the band.
I
So
got
I give
about-
them credit for that.
I got
other than
about 15 minutes into it and I turned it off.
because you just hate Motley Crue.
No, I hated this movie. I started out hating this movie. It came in, it started out completely wrong. The second half of the movie was decent and really good. The first half came in very wrong.
They
The
put
way
the-
the narration opened and came in was just completely wrong. It was too aggressive, too upfront, and too BSy.
so aggressive for you.
The first time they broke the fourth wall, if they had waited to do that later in the movie, that would have been fine. But when they first broke the fourth wall in the early part of the movie, way wrong.
but it's a book that is written, so they're telling their story to you directly, the reader.
But their first time they break the fourth wall when they come out and say, this didn't happen this way, this is an absolute lie.
Yeah.
So aggressive, so abrupt, and so out of nowhere was just BS. The other times they broke the fourth wall were fine. There was nothing wrong with the other times. The first time was bullshit.
I just think Mick Mars was hilarious. The guy who played Mick Mars.
Yeah.
Ramsey Bolton.
Yeah, they were all really good. They were all awesome actors.
So you want to talk about what was bullshit and what was real?
I see a nice long list in front of you there.
Oh, I have a list. Yes. Okay. First disparity. Neil Young, or not Neil Young.
Neil Young again. This guy keeps showing up.
Vince Neil was their first singer, huh?
Oh, that's not exactly the truth.
Yeah, they had another guy he only had one name, and it was Odin.
Odin. Odin. I don't remember his first name, but the guy.
No, that was his name. He had no first name. He was just Odin.
He just went by Odin.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do remember. I think I remember seeing a full name somewhere while I was doing a little research. But yeah, this was the singer they had for a little while. And then when Neil came in later on, he actually didn't show up to the first time they invited him. The first time they told him to come try out for the band, he was like, fuck you guys, and didn't show.
Pretty much.
He was in another band. And then his other band
gloss
pissed him
over.
off. Yeah, his other band pissed him off, so he finally came into Motley Crue, and just because he was pissed at the other band, he said yes to Motley Crue. Not because he liked the music, just because he was pissed at the other band.
Well, and they act like Tommy Lee was totally a noob to playing music.
Yeah, no. Tommy Lee was already in another band for quite some time.
And he auditioned twice.
No,
apparently.
Tommy Lee was already in the band.
Oh, he was in the band Sweet 19.
It was Mars who auditioned for Sweet 19 twice.
Well, it says here 6 auditioned
or
twice.
6, I'm sorry, not Mars. 6 auditioned twice for Tommy Lee and Sweet 19. And it was after the second audition that Sweet 19 started to break up, and Tommy and 6 then broke away and started to, put the rest of the band together.
I don't get why they changed. Their first show was at the Starwood, and they opened for Y&T in front of 600 people. Why did they change that?
There was a show they did that they got into a fight right away. And it wasn't a chick who started the fight. It was a guy who actually spit on, what's his name's pants.
Yes.
But
his $800 pants.
But that wasn't their first show at the Starwood. Their first show at the Starwood was a huge show, and they were already seasoned by then. They weren't as clumsy and fucking new timers as they made it out to be.
They also talk about, they did hint at it, but when 6 overdosed, apparently Slash was there, and that wasn't the first time he overdosed.
He overdosed multiple times, but when he died, he was partying with Slash, Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses, as well as a guy from Rat. I can't remember the dude's name.
Some dude from Rat.
Some dude from Rat, if anyone remembers fucking Rat. But he was partying with those guys. And they did kind of show the guy that looked like Slash in the beginning of that scene, sitting on the sofa. But he was partying with Adler and Slash, and it was actually Slash's girlfriend at the time that gave him CPR until the ambulance arrived. So yeah, they kind of glossed over that as well. Probably did it because Slash and Adler were like, don't fucking do this to us.
Yeah. They glossed over the car accident that Vince Neil got into and killed that dude.
Yeah, so in the movie, they played it off like he was just kind of buzzed and he was distracted driving and drifted. No, he was fucking wasted, hammered beyond Noob-Noob on blue Caracos and fucking doing 65 and a 25, swerved around a parked fire engine and spun out.
Well, he also hit 2 cars
He hit
dead
2 cars dead on.
Yeah.
The other musician was the only one that died, but the one dude's wife was in a coma for months afterwards. So, yeah, his accident was actually way more his fault than just casually tipsy and distracted driving. No, he was hammered and being a fuck.
They 100% ignored Vince Neil's solo career.
Yeah, they just glossed over that. Yeah, he did lose the kid, and that happened in there as well, which is horrible, horrible story. Also, something that made this a great documentary because it did tug at your heartstrings. But, yeah, when they broke up, Neil went and had his own career on the side. He didn't want to come back.
They also talk about what the thing with that Karabi guy. They treated him kind of like a douche, but I think they actually liked that guy.
Well, they did. They played actually with Karabi for a little bit. the singer that they brought in to replace Neil, they played with him a little bit. They weren't going to get rid of him. It was actually management between Vince Neil and Motley Crue got together, and that's who brought them back together to make more money. That's what it was. It was the two management companies got together and said, we can make more money doing this. So they brought Neil back. Karabi didn't go away just yet. He was kind of like off to the sidelines playing second guitar for a while, and then just kind of just stopped showing up.
So
they say that they were together for 20 years, but that's
also not true. When they finally brought them back together, they played a couple shows, and then Tommy went and did his own fucking thing with Pamela Lee Anderson, which, by the way, they completely left her out of this whole fucking story.
They did.
But Tommy disappeared for a while. It was 20 years later when they finally played a show again at, I forget what the venue was. It was MTV, some bullshit. But yeah, 20 years later they played together. But then in the interim, Tommy Lee was off doing something else. They got the drummer from Ozzy's band who had a heart attack. Then they got this female drummer from another band. I can't remember, but she was really good. And then 20 years later, they brought Tommy back for the big reunion show. But no, it wasn't fucking 20 more years. They really did bullshit you a lot more than they needed to.
I mean, Tommy Lee was in... I don't know the name of the band.
Methods of Mayhem.
Methods of Mayhem. Get naked. Dude, that's a great song.
Oh my God, what a horrible fucking...
He's got a magnificent penis.
That is a great song.
Well, we also know that too.
But
he has a fantastic penis.
The one thing that really took me out of everything in this movie was the amount of alcohol they drank and then the toneness of their bodies. Like, you can't drink that much alcohol and be that toned. It's just not a thing.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
That's a lot of...
No, when you include all the other drugs that they were doing, absolutely.
Dude, did you see them eat one time in this show?
That's true.
Alcohol was their
But where
main
would their
intake.
pectorals come from?
What pectorals?
Look at those nipples right there.
I see nipples. I don't see pectorals.
I don't know. That's a good curvature right there. There's some abs.
So these guys were living on a regular intake of cocaine, heroin, pills, and alcohol, playing shows every single night, fucking their way through the entire country.
Did you see their tour list? Like how many shows they did?
It was a non-stop drug and sex fest. Yeah, you're going to have a six-pack when you're working out that much.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, give me a little bit more of the Methods of Mayhem.
What the hell is this?
This is Tommy Lee.
Oh, this is
what Tommy Lee was doing while he was not with with Motley Crue. Oh yeah, Fred Durst. You like him, right?
Lil Kim does a bit in this. It's so good.
Lil Kim's in it. Yeah, it's horrible.
Fred Durst. Oh, come on, man. It's a great song.
Yeah, it actually is. It actually was. When this came out, we were fucking blasting this.
Dude, I still love this song. Are you kidding me? It's the only good thing Tommy Lee's ever done, other than doing.
Other than Pamela Anderson and Heather
Locklear.
Heather Locklear. Yeah, it was a good doc. I hated the way it started. If you didn't tell me to go back and wait for the Ozzy scene, I would have never gone back to watch it.
The guy played Ozzy was great.
Was insane. He was
good,
really good,
right?
Yeah, he was really good.
I totally believe that was Ozzy.
And that actually happened.
that story is real.
That's a for real story.
In fact,
Ozzy was insane.
There was a brand new story that just came out on another podcast. Matt LeBlanc from Friends said that Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy, he met Sharon, and Matt LeBlanc was a giant Ozzy fan, and he's like, oh, I'm such a huge fan of Ozzy. Like, is there any way I can meet him? And Sharon's like, hey, love, would you like to meet us back at the hotel for a three-way later tonight? And Sharon Osbourne was like, I was kidding-ish. If he wanted to come back for a three-way, I was down.
Dude.
She's crazy,
I wish
bro.
I was born into this world.
Oh, what, in the 80s?
Oh, my God. Into the world of rock and roll. Dude, I fully would have rocked the glam metal world. I would have fucking loved it.
Hey, I'm fairly sure there are stories that we're not allowed to tell on the air that happened that...
Yeah, this is
You
also
don't remember
true.
any of those?
Well, no. I was fucking drunk and high.
Are you sure?
Well, drunk.
I will, after the show,
kinda remember.
I'm going to have to remind you of a show or two that we had.
I do remember shows where afterwards I said, how was that? Because I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that I was going to say, I was the most conservative one of the bunch.
Back in the day when we were playing, I did have a couple shows back in the day that I don't remember.
Yes.
More than a couple.
Well, considering that, at least my personal opening for every show was I was going to have a shot of Jägermeister and then 2 beers one on stage and one to drink as a chaser for the Jägermeister. That was my every gig.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
I just remember I had to.
Noob-Noob, do you know what Jägermeister is?
Beer. No.
I remember. I actually had to recruit a couple groupies to bring me beer while we were playing.
Yes, that happens.
It happens.
So what you're saying is Motley
sometimes
Crue
you
is
get
better
thirsty.
than you.
They were more
As
famous.
far as Helen, yeah, they were more famous, and we didn't snort any ants.
yeah,
that just seems
that
stupid.
we did nowhere near as many drugs as these guys.
And you weren't as in shape as Motley Crue.
I never was.
He actually ate instead of just doing
that's what it was. If
booze and drugs,
I was snorting pudding while these guys were snorting.
pudding. He was just taking the pudding
and eating cakes,
cakes and pudding,
tasty cakes and pudding. That was my my vice.
pudding instead of pussy.
Still sounds the same.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, I think we need to end this fucking show.
Did you? Oh yeah, that happened.
Yep.
So,
Are we good?
what are we good with this? Did we finish this?
We're good.
Watch
So-
it if you. I don't even know.
You should watch it. It's
interesting-
enjoyable.
It's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable
Just be
doc.
prepared to hate the music.
Yeah.
But they don't hit you with a notice the difference. Supposedly in the Bohemian Rhapsody, it was like a tribute to Queen's greatest hits, right? This was just like, we'll sprinkle in a couple Motley Crue songs and not tell anyone.
Yeah, they did kind of sneak stuff in without really.
But they
telling
didn't
you.
like blast a ton of Motley Crue. Not that I was aware of. I only remember 3 of the songs.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot they really.
They
blasted
talked
you with.
they talked over Dr. Feelgood.
They definitely, when the music you heard was them actually in the studio recording it or playing it live or stuff like that. They didn't use it as soundtrack as well.
Yeah, which was
So they didn't-
good
yeah, they
because
didn't
the music would have
beat
got
you in
me
the face
like,
with it.
oh.
Yeah, that'd been a little too much.
So, anyways,
So, if you like what you heard here today, Arena
not
Rock,
Motley Crue.
baby, you can follow us over on Instagram at ork_u. You can go to facebook.com and Facebook.com/Our Reviews Will Kill You. You can go to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You.
they will.
And they will.
You can also, for limited time only,
Yeah, not much longer.
not much longer, call our hotline because only degenerates seem to call our hotline.
Yeah,
We'd like nice people to call 866-777-6758, 866-777-6758, or 866-777-OrkU.
and as always, OrkU is brought to you for free. Thanks to our friends over at ScottWillKillYou.com. You can also find it by putting in OurReviewsWillKillYou.com, where we have plenty of content, videos, podcasts, including our friends from the K101. The K stands for Kink, baby. And of course, links over to Blue Iron on Amazon for your viewing and listening pleasure. Because yes, Scott will kill you with content.
Girls. We'll probably get
Did I
pulled
lay it
for
on
this.
thick enough?
Yes. So, from all us here at OrkU and Sleepy Time Noob-Noob,
Why? Why am I sleepy?
we love y'all.